Hi, I'm Stampy from Stampy Knows. Of course, that would make sense, wouldn't it? And as you can tell by the title of this video, I have decided to start my first video, technically second besides the whole intro thingamajig, with something that's a little bit, controversial? Maybe? And that is how I know disappointment, in other words, why I hate Destiny. Yeah. Destiny sucked. Made me mad. And I got it pretty close to launch. And I'm going to make a point here. A reported $500 million was spent on this game. Now, I know that's like marketing and whatever, and probably future installments and shit. But, I would think with that much money, or a chunk of that money, I would have gotten a game actually worthy of a $60 price tag. Yeah. Oh, and DLC worth 20 bucks a piece. What the fuck? Alright, so, let me go back. I wanted to love Destiny. I got posters, I pre-ordered it, I love Bungie. I'm a huge, huge Halo fan, and Marathon fan, and everything else that they've done. I don't think I played Oni. But, I was really excited for this. Got Marty O'Donnell coming back, who they fired. What the fuck, Bungie? But hey, free agent, maybe 343 can grab him. You got Paul McCartney, who I love. Freaking Beatles, Wings, Paul motherfucking McCartney. I'm sure that's his middle name. Probably not. Who cares? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm in a freezer right now because I'm technically at work. Technically. So, yeah, Destiny. I wanted to love this game. I bought it, got it, put it in the Xbox One that that saved up so long to buy. Started playing it, and was kind of disappointed from the get-go, but yeah, a little bit, but was excited, whatever. And about that same day, I beat it. And I kind of didn't know I beat it until the credits started rolling. Okay, look. You shouldn't know that you beat a game because the credits start rolling. You should know you beat the game because it's the final boss. You feel accomplished. Yeah, fuck America. Well, we're not. I don't know if it takes on place in Russia when it's on Earth, but either way, I didn't feel any accomplishment or really know what the fuck I was doing because there is absolutely no story. Titanfall, a game with no campaign, well, a technical multiplayer campaign, whatever, has more story than Destiny does. So, yeah, I like games with story. But what about gameplay? Gameplay is great! Look, I don't know if I had this much fun in a shooter besides when I played Halo. It's fun, it's responsive, the guns feel like they have weight, each enemy type is a little bit different the first time you play it. But when you start grinding, it becomes very stale pretty quick. It's still fun. And doing strikes and whatever, that's real fun too, and raids, but then what else do you got once you've done everything? Oh, you can do it harder. That's not fun. Why do I want to keep doing this? And he's like, well, it's like the MMO grinding thing. Well, yeah, gameplay's fun, but the whole MMO grinding thing, there's a point to it in an MMO. And I know grinding in an MMO because I can only play free-to-play MMOs, and I can't pay for all the other shit. So yes, I know what grinding is, but grinding works when there's a point. Like, I'm grinding to get to another level so I can afford to buy this, or get this thing, so I can beat this boss and do this and progress the story. Not grinding because there is no more story and there's nothing else to do. And, yeah. So I just go to like this one spot and just mow down these same people over and over and over again. That's not fun. It's not fun at all. It gets boring really quickly. What about multiplayer? Multiplayer is so weird. I think if you do good, you should be rewarded. Not if I just kind of kick my controller around every now and then to keep from idling. getting kicked, then I get a legendary piece of armor because it's random. That's stupid. This may have been fixed, I don't know, because I traded in Destiny to get the Master Chief Collection, which I loved, and was in love with, even with all the multiplayer problems. You know why? Because I had 4 campaigns to play. 4! Like 1,000 achievements, I think. The custom games worked. And I played great. And I played the Halo 5 beta, which was amazing. But my teeth are yellow. But multiplayer was fun, just not fun enough. And they didn't hold me. For a game that costs as much to make and has all this, oh, and then they like announced a sequel like a couple months ago. It's like, that's what we're making Destiny 2, and I'm like, fuck you. They're doing the Call of Duty thing, and you know what? I can kind of forgive Call of Duty for doing that, because at least there is a campaign that you can play that's actually halfway decent and fun, and then there is multiplayer, which is a little bit more fair. And you actually, if you grind, you actually progress, and you play against different people every time, and it doesn't feel the same. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, there's not a lot there with Destiny, and you think the game that costs as much. I haven't played the DLC, played any of it, because I was like, wow. But all I'm hearing from the DLC is that, wow, you paid $20 for not that much. You got a new raid, and while that's fun to do once, I paid $20 for this. I got the season pass for, not for Ghost, but for Black Ops 2. And it came with all the zombie maps, multiplayer maps, stuff like that. And I had so much fun with that, that even years after it released, I contemplated. And I'm not necessarily a COD guy. I love COD, but I'm more of a Halo guy than anything else. But I regretted turning that game in not too long ago, actually. When I traded in my PS3 and Xbox 360, I did it to get the Xbox One. I know. I have no money, but I have no money probably because I'm recording a video right now than actually doing my job. But because there was so much content in there, I had new zombie maps that actually, by the way, the zombie maps have more story than Destiny did. And what happened, Bungie? What happened? You've made 5 Halo games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, ODST, and Reach. 5 Halo games. And had great story, and then had stuff to build off of. But this one is, there's literally a point in time in Destiny where a character shows up, you have no idea who this person is, and they don't tell you who they are, and then they say something around the lines like, I don't even have time to tell you why I don't have enough time to tell you nothing. So go grind some more to do absolutely nothing for no benefit, and then buy the sequel later. That makes me really angry. Really, 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 really angry. There is just so much hype. And Bungie had everything going for them, and there was so much hype behind this. And it just didn't live up to it. But I can tell you a game that I did hype up, that I thought was going to be fantastic and great and everything, and it exceeded my hype. And that was Halo 4 from 343 Industries. And there was a lot of stuff kind of going against it, but I hyped the shit out of it, thinking it was going to be the best Halo ever. And my multiplayer, some people liked it, some people didn't. I believe story-wise it was. Graphically it was impressive. It's an amazing game. And it was fun, and it beat every expectation. And my one nitpick with it, besides the multiplayer kind of aspects of it, which some people didn't like, as I said, was the music, and not because it wasn't great music. It's fantastic music. The entire album on this phone, which I'm recording on, it's just that you couldn't hear it. And that's one thing Destiny has that's great. It has fantastic music. Marty O'Donnell is great. Paul McCartney is great. I actually like the stupid song that he made. It's not stupid. I actually like it. But there's not much to like Destiny. It's pretty. It's got great gameplay. But at the end of the day, what am I doing? Even games that don't have a point or like a real story, let's say like a Mario, an original Mario, there is progression and there is a reason. I'm trying to save the fucking princess. Bam. What are you doing at the end of Destiny? I'm leveling up. Why? To get better weapons. Okay, cool. Why? Go on a raid. Okay, what do you do after the raid? Nothing. There is nothing else to do. Multiplayer. And there's no replayability. I didn't even go get another character after I did all my Warlock stuff. Because after I found out that the story isn't different, story wasn't different, I was like, why bother? I'm probably going to buy the sequel anyway. Just to see how this works. But, I don't know. Master Chief Collection, however, fantastic. Even with its multiplayer issues, still a great game, still great. Everything is fantastic about that game. Glitches and all. I have so much fun with it. And it makes me sad to see how something that Bungie made so long ago, their first 3 games are in this, so long ago, still better than the new game they made now with way more money and backing. That's just... But that's all I know.